Hey, what's up, guys? So I want to make a quick video on the Smith & Wesson 460V and possibly why you would pick this over the 500. So, go over the gun first. This is a 5-inch Smith & Wesson 460. It is all stainless steel. The trigger and the hammer assemblies are both MIM parts, which they work fine. There's no issues in forms or anything with these firearms. I obviously wish they were still forged, but I understand. And the Hillary hole, which I don't know if I'm going to gut it or not, but I have about 100 rounds through the gun with no issues. So, also the entire gun is stainless steel, and it weighs in at 60.7 ounces. So this is the 5-inch barrel version, and total length on it is 11.3 inches. It is 5 rounds of monsters. This gun does usually come with 2 rear sights, and it does have the front wedge sight. The rear sight is adjustable on it. It's very accurate. I've had it out to around 100 yards with good accuracy. Very smooth gun. Everything on it is really well made, obviously from Smith & Wesson. It has a detent in the front instead of some of my other ones are up here just for the magnum loads. And also the crane's a monster on it. The double action pull on it, I don't know what it is, but it seems like about 10 pounds. Say about, it's real smooth though. Single action, maybe about 3 pounds on it. Smith doesn't give, trigger weights on their website, but it's definitely a crisp, easy trigger, and you could be very accurate with it. And also the gun does ship with 2 compensators, one for lead and this one. The one for leaded bullets is a little bit longer and has a little bit different porting on it. It does come with the polymer, like Hogue style rear grip. And also, let's see. So, the thing that's nice about the 460 is you can shoot 460, 454 Casull, and 45 Colt through it. Now, I don't really know why you would be shooting, 45 Colt through it unless you were teaching someone how to handle the firearm and maybe they're just not used to it, or it's your only gun, just to get the recoil down so a new shooter can. But I've never put anything but 460 through this. It would be nice with a 454 Casull, just to kind of tune your loads to whatever you're doing, have a little bit better range. But between this and the 500, the main thing was you're still getting about the same, the same velocities and the same foot-pounds as you are with the 500, but the ammo's cheaper. Ammo for this is about 90 cents to $3, pretty much max out. And the 500, they're about $2 to $2 to $4, depending on the ammo. But with both of them, you're still getting about 16 to 2100, feet per second, and about 2000 to 2800 ish foot-pounds. You can go lower or just a little bit higher, I think, and depending on the barrel length. But the big difference between the two is that with the 460, you're going to pretty much max out at 360 grains. And with the 500, the max right now is 700. I think that's probably that's the tops for the Underwoods. But then again, heavier grains, harder to stabilize, and depending on the twist and the barrel lengths. And the Buffalo bores are what, about 400 to 500 grains. So having more grains is nice, especially if you're trying to drop something dangerous. And but the 460, I'm sure would, is not going to leave you hanging out there. And it's actually more pleasurable to shoot. The 500 is just really not fun to shoot too much. You can handle it and you be accurate with it with some practice. But with the ammo costs and then just shooting it, it's not really pleasurable. Now this thing I can actually shoot. The first time I had it out, I put almost 100 rounds through it, with no problem. Just a great shooting gun, smooth, recoils there, but it's not punishable. You're not beating the heck out of your hand or your wrist, which surprising the first time I shot it. The 460, great accurate round, and they have tons of different specialty ammo for it also. So that's basically why I went with this one. I've had 500s in the past, and I've shot enough, but I don't know, just wanted to try the 460 out, and I'm glad that I did. And for this one, I carried a 44 Magnum for a long time for dangerous game and my backpacking gun, but now this has turned into the backpacking revolver. Throw it on a chest rig and you're good to go. So really glad I went with it. They also do make different lengths. I think they have an 8.5 and the XVR, and then possibly a 10. I don't recall, but good gun, heavy gun. Takes recoil well, very accurate out to. I was only able to push this to about 100 yards, but if you're in a dangerous game situation, you're not shooting something at 100 yards anyway. So practical, even better. And with a lot of the laws for grizzly and everything, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble unless they're a lot closer than that. So if you're looking for something around the 500 and you don't want to get too punished by it, this is a pretty viable option. Wish I had some footage of me shooting it, and I will try to get some out soon. Got a few hundred more rounds I wanna push through this thing soon. And if you guys have anything else that I missed or anything for and against the 500 or the 460, please comment. Thanks.